wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to Grammar Adventures. Today we're going to dive into a really cool topic because we want to analyze a sentence. Have you ever wondered how sentences are structured or how words work together like a well-organized time? Well, you've come to the right place. So, the sentence we have today is I was reading a history book in the library when it rained. Okay, so before we break down the sentence, let's start with the basic. The definition of syntax. What is syntax? Okay, syntax is the grammar of a language that tells you how to arrange words. It's like a blueprint for constructing coherent sentence. Without syntax, language would be just a collection of random words. Imagine, for example, history in the library reading a book on a rainy day. Pretty confusing, right? Okay, syntax helps us arrange words carefully so that our sentences are clear and meaningful. Now, each word in a sentence has a specific role. Do you still remember about part of speech or word class? So let me remind you. Okay, the first, we have nouns, which are words that name people, things, place, or ideas. The second is verb, which are words that show action or states. The third is adjective, which are words that describe nouns. The fourth is adverbs, which are words that describe nouns, verb, adjective, or other adverbs often explain how, when, or where something happens. The fifth is our pronouns, which are words that replace nouns. Okay, the sixth is proposition, which are words that show the relationship between noun or pronouns and other parts of the sentence. The seventh is conjunction, which are words that connect word, phrase, or sentence. And last is article, which are words that define nouns as specific or non-specific. Okay, so you have been reminded. What about your periods? Okay, the first is a non-noun period, which is a group of words centered on a noun. The second is a verb period, which is a group of words centered on a verb. The third is an adjective period, which is a group of words that describe a noun or pronoun. The fourth is an adverb period, which is a group of words that describe a verb, adjective, or something else. The fifth is a propositional period, which is a group of words that begins with a proposition that show a relationship in a sentence. Okay, finally, what is a tree chart diagram? It is a visual tool used to show sentence structure. It helps us break down sentences into smaller parts so we can see how they all work together, like reading a history book but for words. Now that we know the basic, let's use the tree chart diagram to break down the sentence I was reading a history book in the library when it rained. Well, go through it step by step, starting with the subject and moving on to the verb tense. Let's get started. Okay, we have as which tense for sentence. This is the main part of everything start from here. It has two parts, namely NP or non-period and VP or verb period. Let's look at the first one. NP or noun period. Noun period is the subject of the sentence that performs the action. Under NP is the pronoun. Here it is only the word I. which indicates one person. Therefore, we have to write minus pronoun. One person singular. Simple, right? This is like the main character of our sentence. Now, let's move on to the other parts, namely VP or verb pairs. The next in the verb pairs, let's take a closer look at the auxiliary verb or aux. This is where things get interesting. The first, we label the auxiliary verb with past because the modal history is the past tense. This is important because it indicates that the action did not occur in the past. The next, rewrite the M, which stands for modals. Modals like read, forming verbs like possibility and ability. Okay, next on the PP side, there's the first prepositional pairs or PP. The PP here is divided into two parts, the preposition and the NP. NP stands for the noun pairs that complete the idea. The preposition here is in and the NP is library. The next is the second PP or second prepositional pairs, namely the preposition NP and VP. Here the preposition is when and the NP is read and the VP is down. Then guys, you guys are amazing. Look at the tree diagram, it's not scary, right? Okay, so I hope from this video you guys can learn and try to analyze other sentence. And I want to apologize for all the mistakes and I want to say goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.